out today. And I want to talk about something, but I'm gonna wait until like people get on. But like, it's a very sad day for women. It is an extremely depressing day for women. It's so depressing that I just sneezed. It's hard times. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh my goodness, I'm really tired. I had to drink another cup of coffee. When I went out today, we had pizza, and then I was like, shit, I'm like really tired. I'm really tired, and it's like, it is such a hard day in women's world. Dallas. Edmonton and Dallas. Ooh, that game, like, I like caught a little bit of it, but like, what happened to the Stars? Like an empty netter. Their faces, it says it all. They just low-key just did not want it. I'm gonna like tweet it out. Not tweet it out, I'm gonna post on my Instagram and my TikTok. I'm gonna be like, yeah, like use this picture. I'm like so tired. Like my head hurts. I want to show y'all my comic that I'm working on. That's like what I'm gonna be doing. Dropped frames detected. Get the fuck out of here. Get the frick out of here. There's no way. Fudgesicles. I'm covered in petals. Frickin' hair. I did my job. did a part of my job. I'm waiting for like, okay, I think now is the time that we talk about the subject matter that's on hand. She's live. Yes. Hello, Aggie. I am live. Today, something terrible happened. The Cuntagon was hit. It was hit today because we have just discovered in the world of women that the great wizard Liz has been cheated on by her husband, who has come online to discuss he makes videos talking about men need to be this way and that way and provide for their wives and blah 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 blah. And then it turns out that he tried to meet up with some girl in Dallas. So I'm gonna pull up this thread. It was one of those. The Wizard Liz is a classic baddie. Classic, beautiful, steep baddie. And I don't understand why, when guys like him get a woman like that, they're just I need more. Why do you need more? Estimation my head, to be quite sincerely honest. No, literally, it's why'd you fumble that, bro? Okay. I'm gonna share my screen. Where is it? Okay. Okay. Do you see this? This is what we're talking about right now. Wait, let me pause this. That's her. That's the baddie. That's the guy. That's the baddie. He cheated on this. He cheated on this. This is so sad. This is very depressed. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. This is why I vowed to never get with a man before. I was too scared of something like this happening to me. Literally, this is every woman's biggest fear, is that the guy who shows up perfectly is gonna do some crazy evil shit. This is when I see situations like this, I always think about Pro Jared and how he ended up cheating on his hot cosplaying wife, because I guess he just what's the saying, it's escaping me, but something about something being too big for your britches or whatever. These nerdy guys that get a bunch of power and they finally get the hot woman and they're just yeah, I'm gonna get more. Know your place. Okay, you got a baddie. You got a baddie. What makes you think that you could go off and monkey branch? What are you doing? Make it make sense. Unbelievable. Oh my god, did someone follow me? Oh my god, Yerm followed me. Hi, Jeremy. This is my 9/11.
Message, this thing I've seen people saying of like, oh, you can never trust a man, like never trust your husband, like he may just cheat on you, you never know. It's like at the end of the day, the man and the woman have to be trusting each other and taking that is what builds a good.
That's like so crazy. That's so crazy. It's like, it's as if he knew. It's as if he knew that he was gonna get caught. I've avoided this by never being successful and having my girlfriend be high maintenance, so I could never even think of any side woman in 1,000,000 lifetimes. The concept of like having a side woman or side hose is like extremely what is the word that I can say that will not get me canceled? It is extremely same sexual relations. Like why are you doing that? Like why do you need I think I talked about this on stream the other night, but it's like why do you need to like if you're a guy and you have all these resources, why are you spreading them out to like multiple women? Like isn't spreading it to like one person like kind of like a strain for you? Like why are you doing it with multiple people? Like it doesn't make, like if we're talking from a logistics point, it doesn't make sense. But it's not about it making sense. It's like that, like I think what these guys like is they like the idea of like it goes hand in hand with like being porn addicted and also the like thrill of like the chase and power that comes from like doing something like that. Like it's like, oh, I'm doing something bad, like ooh, and I'm getting away with it, like I'm so like powerful. Like I think that's like that must be like the psychology behind this. It's a sad day. Let me read out she like made us when I saw this I was like, nah, there's no way this is real. This can't be real. Fake news. You know, the news got broke to me on when I was like scrolling TikTok during like intermission while I was watching the game. I was like, there's no way, like this can't be real. So I had to go to her fucking Instagram stories, and lo and behold, she dropped that on us. So it really isn't so much about trying to have another woman for a second normalization. It's more about the thrill of indulging in freakiness while having a clean public. And basically, that's the only reason I would think that very like powerful people like to have affairs. It has nothing to do with like someone being enough. It's just like, I guess when you get a bunch of money, you want to do crazy shit. Money is low-key evil. It makes people evil. It makes men do evil things. Okay. The reason why this is also like just a big deal, it's not just like, oh, it's just like a random influencer getting cheated on. Her whole point of her like platform is about empowering women to make the right decision when it comes to their looks maxing, their career, their choice, and like who they're going to marry. So she has a lot of videos about like partners and like marriage, and you know, when to leave the wrong guy, and or like how to identify like these red flags in relationships. And I think Brittany told me that she'd made a video about her like a really long time ago, because she used to be really, really small, and like apparently, like, when she was starting out, she might have been botting her channel, but she got really big, and she's known for, like, all these, like, empowerment videos. Oh, no, yeah, I see she's a big deal now that I'm looking her up to the side of the stream. Yeah, she's, like, a huge, like, I guess she would be, like, the equivalent of, like, you know, the manosphere, but on, like, the woman's side. And she does a lot of, like, more, like, self-concept for women. So the fact that, like, she had, like, people, like, literally just make edits about, like, you know, her, like, the Wizard Liz mentality, like, oh, like, I need to pull up an example. So you can understand why this is so devastating to me. Because I honestly used to, like, watch her videos when I was, like, feeling down. Okay. Wizard Liz edits. Let's look at her edits. So you can understand. Hold on, let me pull my face so you can see my face. Okay.
Oh my god, I don't like this about you. You have to change this. Who are you? Excuse me. Did you give me money? Did you pay my bills? Oh my god,
So, like, this is basically what she's known for, is, like, being, like, confident and, like, telling you, like, what it is.
You know what I think about all day? When I go to bed, when I wake up, everything? Liz.
Like, that's her whole thing, is, like, oh, I'm, like, if you want to have a certain lifestyle, you need to, like, basically, like, be confident, and just, like, that, like, kind of, like, berates the viewer, like, oh, you feel sorry for yourself, like, stop being, like, a little, like, you know, stop feeling sorry for yourself and just do it. Like, that's her thing. So the fact that, like, she has been, like, basically, like, publicly, like, humiliated by her gay-looking twink husband, this is such a bad look for... Oh, wait. And Landon, let's see.
Like anything.
Oh, what about this?
The jacket?
Like,
I said you're forcing me to get the jacket.
Really? You don't want it?
I don't know, I think it's simple.
If it's too simple,
this
then
is
we
so
don't get
sad.
This Japanese restaurant, there's like anything.
Like, so, like, before this, like, she wasn't, dating him, so she was, like, she was, like, the stoic, like, bad bitch coming up, and, like, that was, like, her brand. And then when she got with this guy, then, like, you see, like, the soft side of her, and, like, you could really tell that she really likes him. And, like, just to find out that he, like, was, like, cheating on her, or trying to cheat on her, it's just, like, so upsetting. So she wrote on Instagram, I will never ever create a fake narrative for social media. I will not. He loves me. Anyway, so the girl reached out to me, to my friend today, showed us evidence. He called the relationship fake. Meanwhile, my cats are with him in Dallas. All my stuff is there in our apartment. Honestly, I feel like I didn't know him at all. I feel stupid for ignoring the signs and dreams I had that I ever told him about. And he told me I was crazy. Listen to your intuition, girls. Yeah, always listen to your intuition. It can save you years of your life. Men want to lead the world but can't even control their lust. It's weak. A man that can't control his lust will never be able to lead. I'm absolutely heartbroken and shocked. My haters can go celebrate. Haha, so funny. I will always have the last laugh though. He lost everything and I gained everything, thank God. So she about, like, the baby. Psychotic. He fucking is psychotic for, like, asking something so insane. Anyway. It's time. I'm gonna do some drawing. I feel like actually I want to show off my comic pages. Okay. I have my pages. I need to put them in order, so bear with me. I'm really proud of. Honestly, this has been a game changer. Drawing out my comic by hands has made it a lot faster. Just get it in order. I'm here and bearing and empathizing with the women community in these trying times. Thank you so much, Aggie. Like, it's really rough out here in the women's sphere. We were hit really hard. We're gonna come back from this though. I'm not letting this black pill me. I will not be black pilled. I refuse to be black pilled. We're all gonna make it. Okay. I keep forgetting I have this page to ink. Here. Alright, okay. Here we go. This is like 19 pages. Okay. So this is real manga paper. This is real freaking manga paper. Okay. I'm trying to like. Okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah. It's low-key backwards. No, it actually isn't backwards. I thought it would be. But this is what I got going on. It is so I have a million bajillion ideas, and I decided, you know, since like I'm shifting into like hockey content. Oh, I'm dropping all my stuff. I'm shifting into hockey content because that's like my like hyperfixation, what I really care about right now. And I feel like there's a niche market that needs a like shoujo hockey romance, because I really don't like. I hate book talk. That is a whole topic in itself that I could just like rant about. But I feel like it needs like an autistic shoujo enjoying woman's touch, because the average hockey romance novel is not very good. So it needs that shoujo. There needs to be like a nice cutesy feminine girly pop manga that's very emotionally intelligent. So true. I imagine Japan does not have much of a hockey market. They do not actually, but there is a hockey manga that is being published currently, and it's called Dogs Read, and it's by the guy that made Golden Kamuy. It needs the perspective and touch of a quirky American female artist. Yeah, I really feel like it does. Yeah, this is like very anime. This is like very anime panel. Wait, hold on. It's really hard to like hold it up to like the webcam. You guys can't really get the deets. my favorite page. This is my favorite page. This is so, like... I love a good, like, delusional, dramatic page. She's throwing a tantrum. This is our main character, Marin. She's, very, abrasive and immature, and a jaded romantic. And I'm pulling a lot from, like, my experiences. Oh, I had to draw the IKEA shark. What's it called? I don't know the Swedish word. Yeah, she's like, I don't care. What is, I can't read my own handwriting. She says, I don't care what some stupid pendulum says. I'm going to get a hockey boyfriend. She's like, does like witchcraft. She's crazy. She's literally me. Oh, I love this panel. I have to move it up, but I really like this panel where she's like dozing off. I feel like there's a lot of emotion coming through. Your touch of personal experience adds that extra depth and humanity that elevates it, I can tell. You know, like, my gripe with a lot of, like, independent, like, comics that come out, specifically in the West, is, like, I think the people that are, like, starting their stuff lacks that, personal experience that, I feel like a good story needs. I was trying out inking the paper, but it's more efficient to just do it digitally. But yeah, this is like one of the love interests. He's basically the Edward. He's the Edward, actually. No, he's more like he's more of like the Jacob of the comic. The other guy that I will introduce in chapter 2 is more of like the Edward, but like he is the obvious clear choice. But she's very reluctant in the beginning. He said, what did I say? He's like, I think you're the love of my life. Which is like something a hockey player would never actually say. And she's just like, Nani? What? Nani? What? And then we got a classic like ear tug, very anime inspired. So it's accurate to hockey player aesthetics. Hell yeah. This is like, when I was like doing this panel, I was looking at Rumiko Takahashi. I really like her expressions. Like he's doing the like little like thing like and like she always draws them doing this when they're like surprised. Like they're doing like, oh. She's always drawing that. And then I don't know if I can show this. I don't know if I can show this panel, but they're like wearing bunny ears, and she's like, "No, he's a player. No." And then she's like watching him play. She's like, "Oh no, he's like low-key fine shite." But then she says, "I don't even care for blondes," because that was my position years ago, but now it has changed. Watashi wa star. Literally, Watashi wa star. So yeah, that's my comic right now. I'm very happy with how it's turning out, and I will be inking. I think tonight I can finish these pages. I think we can knock 2 pages out. Desert. I'm trying to find my... Oh man! I can't find Clip Studio Paint. I gotta put the music on. Oh. I'm trying to find... Do I have to add another source? Desktop. Oh, this is peeving me off. No. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. I'm having technical difficulties right now. So strange. Maybe I have to like exit out of like Clip Studio. The tunes are groovy. It's literally just like I typed in Aisha Erotica free beat and like just took it from there. Well, I am not... I cannot find my Clip Studio Paint. This is peeving me off. I just want to draw. It's not fair. That's so weird. Has failed us once again. Literally, like, this is like some Adobe bullshit. This is something Adobe would do to me. But no. Why? Like, what is going on? Okay, desktop service, security alert. What's security alert? Alright, I'm just gonna have to do like... I'm just gonna have to do the full display. Yeah, since like it doesn't want, since I can't see, since I can't find the window, I'm gonna have to like share my frickin' screen. I feel exposed. Chuds are entering the main frame because of a woman speaking. Don't worry. Streamer, I will stand guard. Thank you. I feel exposed having like to show my entire monitor. My disgusting monitor. I don't know what pages I can show because like some of them have naughty words, but some of these have like the old pages. I really like this page a lot. Oh, and this double page spread's good. I love her face here. She's like, what? I love that. And then she's like running all like dramatic, and then she falls, and then he catches her. See, this is the Edward-esque guy. I see my dono in there. This Prosh is really in depth though, so I appreciate behind the scenes. Thank you. Arigato. Yeah. Yeah, apparently, I think it didn't go through yesterday because I didn't have it set up to, like, the Streamlabs wasn't going through YouTube, so I had to, like, change that. So I think it's, like, fine now. Yeah, this is, like, this is what I have right now. And then these are, this is done. Wait, hold on. It starts here. And then I need to change this because I decided to make her scene in like the flashback. So she was like a scene teen. And then I'm just gonna keep this as it is because I don't feel like redrawing it. But oops, it has boob. It has boob. I don't know if I can show that. But yeah, this really has that like Amer manga-esque vibe. Yeah, this is like my favorite panel over here. I like the contrast a lot. Her hair is really hard to draw. I need to like figure it out. She's like the mentor figure that's like really mean, but in like a I want you to like do better kind of way. I feel like it was a little blended into the scene, so hopefully Janice can tell. Hopefully the robots won't pick up on that. I really like the way this panel came out. I love making comics. It's hard because sometimes I'm just like, oh, I don't want to make comics. I wonder if I can, hold on. I wonder if I can move my webcam up here. Oh! Yay! Hold on. I'm trying to shrink it. There we go. Now you can still see me. Yeah, I get into like these moods where I'm just like, I don't really feel like doing comics. And then like I start reading manga and I'm just like, man, I want to make comics. Like recently, so what's inspired this is I've been reading Mayoko Anno's earlier work, Happy Mania, and I feel so in tune with the main character. She's just so relatable. And I was just like, this is the exact inspiration I need for my hockey romance. And it's very, the manga is very monologue heavy in the sense that like Miss Shigeta is like always talking about like how like a certain situation is making her feel. And I'm exploring like a lot of like these ideas of like relationships through like Marin's thoughts. Like whatever she's like internalizing, she's like discussing it to the reader through her monologue. I hate when that happens. I feel like this would be a lot faster if I was drawing it on a Cintiq. This is what digital inking is. It's a lot of doing this until the perfect stroke happens. There we go. Well, I didn't see anything pop up, but I moved another $10 towards the production. I know there's some URL you need to inject from SheGotsMovies. Oh, wait, really? Oh, man. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for the $10. I really appreciate it. That's how I'm gonna get to work on Thursday. I have to Uber to work. My driver's test is in 2 weeks. I'm a little bit nervous. I hear that people are very likely to fail their first time around. So I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna do. Cool. I just don't think I can be trusted with anyone's vehicle. Funny story, I practiced driving in GTA before I took the test back in the day. Does it actually work? Oh my god. What's a racing game that has like the most like biblically accurate car physics? Like just practicing my awareness and parallel parking and passing people. Learning how to parallel park in frickin' wow. That's pretty epic. That's kind of epic, actually. feel like the GTA is low-key the most accurate because racing games don't have the same kind of freedom. This was GTA San Andreas, so GTA 5 is probably even more accurate. But I do be an old head though. Will we ever get GTA 6? I was actually, like, today I was looking at, jobs, and I was looking at this, like, Rockstar job. They're looking for, like, a graphic designer, and I'm like, I'm a graphic designer. There's, like, a guy, when I saw this position, I was like, how can you, as a woman, like, be okay with, like, your man having this job? And he's basically, like, the jiggle physics guy, and his whole job is, like, watching, like, boobs and butts, bouncing, and that's his job. He basically has a gooner job, and, like, how do you even, like, as a female, be okay with, like, oh, yeah, that's my husband's job. He is the jiggle physics guy for Rockstar. That's gotta be kind of, like, humiliating. Oh, wait, what the heck? Ugh. Ooh. Well, I wouldn't think such a job would probably have other physics involved too. It could say he's a physicist. That is true. That is true. Carl Sagan, more like Wagon Dragon. I guess that would be true. I guess that was just like a funny like thing that they were making to like get people to be invested in their game. Because I think that's something that like Rockstar actually posted to get like hype. Oh wait, I don't like that it's like that. It's all coming together now. Yeah, I could see the spotlight on that going viral for sure. It's been a debate topic in gaming for over 20 years as far as I can remember. I remember they made Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball. Classic jiggle physics game. Back like 20 years ago, and it was like all viral content. I remember that. I was there. I was a wee lass. I was a wee lass, and I was like, I can't believe that. course, us true Parsons preferred the Mario franchise of sports games, but I had a couple posters, though I won't lie. Had Teenage Boy Max and all, since I was one. I really like the art and the Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball. Like, I think there's like a art book out there, and I want to has it. I like have to have it because like I really like the 3D graphics of that time. Like that was peak. That was like peak to me. Not to be like, oh, it was better back then, but I feel like low key, like there was more charm and character with a lot of like the way that the designs looked in 3D. Yeah, it didn't have 1 trillion polygons to emote every wrinkle, but there was a charming balance of detail and simplicity. Characters had their defining traits. Yeah, I just like kind of missed that like stylistic flair that is kind of getting lost with a lot of like as developers try to move towards a more like realistic graphics. Where did I draw this?
Oh God, I hate that beat.
Okay, that looks a lot better. What did I write here? Oh, I'll fix it later if I didn't. my god. Trying to get it all in one bubble. No! Okay, there we go. The stream is so vibey with the fly beat and engaging artistic process. I'm glad you guys like seeing this. This is something I would have done like a long time ago, but I just didn't have the like space to do it. And this is like, I think about it sometimes. There's like, okay, what would happen if I had to move back to New York? And it's like, okay, instead of like taking my computer and like moving it in my parents' place, I think I might just like rent out a space, a studio space to like stream and do art. Cause I can't do that in a tiny little apartment with like 4 other people. I need to draw her irises. How did I draw them before? Okay. This is how I did it. I'm trying to keep the style consistent. I low-key did it. Yeah, I can never create comfortably with other people around, generally speaking. Sometimes I would get lucky and be locked in with people who understood, but more often than not, I wasn't. My family's like just really loud and like doesn't understand like personal space, and I just like, I want to have that like separate. I also just don't like the idea of like people like knowing too much about like my like immediate family. Like I consent to myself like being posted online to an extent, but I don't want to drag you know, other people into that. Monochrome. Yeah, or having roommates that would just like loudly be talking about their personal issues while I was streaming. That was my first experience when I was first streamed in 2014-ish. Yeah, like it just sucks. That just sucks because it's like you don't want to put like people in like a vulnerable position, which is why I only really got into it when I had my personal space, like when my GF was at work. Yeah, it's like it's important to like keep the stream life and then like your own life, like, as separate as possible. I need to, like, take a deep dive in, like, this Kai Cenat streamer university lore. I don't know what that's about. Okay, now it's time to fill in. We gotta make sure all this line work. Oh. Good. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it was really interesting how there are streams out there that get tons of viewers and it's like two guys at a desk just bantering while they watch some Twitter videos. I don't get that. Like, I don't get that at all. I guess I reasonably do not understand what an audience of children is interested in. Yeah, that has to be it. That has to be it. Because, like, who else is watching that stuff? Don't get me wrong, though. I do enjoy, like, a good, like, you know, watching stupid, like, brain rot streams. Like, I like a good brain rot stream where you're just, like, viewers are sending in, like, oh hey, I want you to react to like this like crazy video. Like, that's fine, but it's like when it's like, oh, I'm just gonna like scroll and like be really like, you know, not really say much. It's like, why? Why do that? Was two high dudes fighting over a vape while they lost all their money and complained about basketball and Yo Dog, you tripping bro. That's like actually kind of keto. That's entertainment. Repeat it like 1,000 times in a row while they chat, roasted them, and for what it's. Gambling stream is to watch same time and people bet. Sounds really interesting. Comic takes place before I'm between Boston. Bring there for a sec. All I said was the comic takes place in Detroit. Incredible than, you know, like New York. Me to get around. Enough love these days. Used to be a setting. The show was so cool looking, and it got canceled. insult. It's not fair. It is slop. Oh, I like that actually. Unironically, like that. Oh, I like that actually. Unironically, like that. I think I biblically accurate